Companies die not because the CEOs are stupid. If we believe that businesses are the key agent of change in the world, aside from governments and religions and so on, the businesses are a key driver of change. If that is the case, then business leaders have a responsibility to drive social change. Business leaders have a social mission, and part of the social mission that they should have is to promote a better world through multiculturalism. If you don't have a view that the fundamental mission of business is to build a better world, and it's only to satisfy shareholders, then the business is not going to sustain itself. And I think you've seen that in America and elsewhere. Companies die not because the CEOs are stupid. Companies die because they only seek a short-term return. So companies themselves that talk about environmental sustainability are themselves not even sustainable at all, ironic, and they're not even promoting social sustainability. So there's a huge amount of hypocrisy in businesses, and I've always believed one fundamental thing: if you just replace the word shareholder by stakeholder, and then you would easily believe that the fundamental business of any CEO is to maximize stakeholders' benefits, not shareholders' benefits. Shareholders are a key component of stakeholders, but there are a lot of other stakeholders in the world. They're in your company. I mean, there's a lot of other stakeholders. There are your employees, there are your suppliers, there's a larger community, there's your buyers, your customers. So once you just change stakeholder and replace shareholder, then the whole business mission of an enterprise changes. It's as simple as that. The one thing I've found in encountering so much diversity is that fundamentally people are really the same. And therefore, all we need to do is to allow the space for them to express themselves in a safe way, to promote the ability for them to express themselves and to be able to gather with each other and so on. And then the individual differences will iron out and they discover their commonalities. That's one of the things we've discovered dealing with over 90 nationalities across 30 over countries in our group. For example, we just finished group-wide our regional conferences of general managers, where at least 20 over nationalities were represented and different races and religions. And so we just finished a number of these sessions where we get together physically with people, and you get to actually see how they bond. You really see how fundamentally they are the same. And it's a very heartwarming thing, because when they realize that they are fundamentally the same, then they get excited about the sameness that they are, although superficially they're very diverse. They're very excited about discovering the sameness in each other. And I think that's something that, to me, is very inspiring.